Hi Anti-Society, welcome back to the Anti-Social Planet. Today we are checking out chapters 78 and 79 of Tower of God, and in the last chapters we had some reveals, okay? We had that the prize for the workshop battles is gonna be Violet, which I'm still trying to figure out like the motivation of that. Maybe it's because someone wants to own Violet forever, because we had that, so maybe it's like figuring out who's going to actually own him, which makes me uncomfortable to say, but apparently that's what we're doing. Maybe it's to show off what human ignition weapons can do in general, because they're apparently making more of them. So maybe it's like an advertisement, and then they're going to be able to show either to sell other human ignition weapons, or it's to be like, hey, look how powerful we are. This is one of these ignition weapons. We have more. Like maybe it's an intimidation thing. I don't know. These are things that are just coming to my head now. We'll think on it. And then of course we had Lororo showing up, which means that probably some other players in this game are not far away. So I'm excited to kind of see where we're going to continue with that line of, you know, of new people, well, old characters coming back that are a little bit higher on the power scale, what Lororo has even been doing for the last little bit, what he's learned, all that kind of stuff. And you know, be a little bit worried about how Bomb is gonna do with everything. He seemed a little bit lost already, so I'm a little bit worried about what might happen now that he's kind of dealing with some more internal stuff, knowing that he is like the prize or whatever. But maybe that'll make him push him over the edge a little bit. I mean that in like a positive way. Like maybe this will be a moment where he realizes he can't just let other people dictate him, because I feel like for a lot of this he's just been letting outside forces guide him. He's just been going with the flow. He's been showing up where he needs to show up. He hasn't been picking a destination, a goal. His real goal, the only goal that he's had like the whole time, is find Rachel, and he's kept that because he doesn't really know what else to do. And I think that he wants to face her again and probably get some kind of explanation about what happened. So I feel like this might be a moment where he has to step into his own, because the alternative is to just let whoever win him in the workshop battle. Like if he can win and he can have ownership of himself, maybe this will open up some growth for him, of him really coming into his own. I don't know. We're gonna find out, probably not for a while, but we'll see kind of where we focus. There's a lot of plot points going on right now, which I love, and it means that like every time I go into a new chapter, I'm not sure where our focus is gonna be, but I'm just excited. So let's get into these chapters. There he is, with the intense outfit going on. It feels weird to see him in something that isn't yellow. I just feel like bright yellow is where he needs to be. I like how simply he's just like, I quit. Yeah, you missed it. I like how he's just like, okay, you work for me now. We're gonna pivot. We're gonna be doing some other things. Oh, good. Okay. Sure. No pressure. What are we singing? What's happening? What are the music notes for? We're doing the Daft Punk thing, aren't we? Okay. Sure. I like that this is canon. Calling him a cactus? It was unexpected, but you know what? That's just the Paracule way. Keep them guessing. Oh, we don't want to break up the team. Yeah, if there's a way, Kun will figure it out. Oh, are we having the magical reveal moment? I mean, this is probably it for Endorsi. Like, she gets to dress up and be beautiful and have lots of people notice. She's probably having the time of her life, even though she's got a lot going on internally, you know? I hope that she can like turn off her brain and just enjoy the moment, but I don't know if that'll happen for her anymore. Yeah, don't mess with her. The fact that she's just calling people losers internally, I mean, do we expect anything else from her? Am I reading these in tune of the song? Yes, I am. I am jamming out internally. I guess Anak would also have her picture taken a lot as like sort of a princess of Jihad, like yes, but also no, because she kind of just claimed it for her own. I also like that Rand's formal attire includes shorts and high socks. It's very schoolboy-esque. I also appreciate that he's like, I came, I showed up like I was supposed to, I'm leaving now. I like how Anak is undeterred. Sort of. She does. It's complicated. It's complicated. There's layers. Hello, bunny girl. Teddy bear! I'm sorry, okay. I'm trying to read the panels and I got distracted. They're creepy. Look at they're just taking Teddy Bear away. Some kind of raffle? Who even knows anymore? He'll be fine. He's just awkward. He can't be alone in a party. He's awkward and quiet. Aww. I like that he's with Goseng though. She's probably also awkward in a party. They can help each other out. Cute. I feel like there might be a bit of a height difference though. I was gonna say, was it Miseng and Prince who were in little outfits? Y'all are weird, but okay. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah, I'm like, it probably felt like you were flying because there's a bit of a height difference. Tiny bit. Oh dear. Gonna have a heart-to-heart moment. Are you gonna make me cry? You couldn't have known though. Yeah, she's still- I don't trust Sophia. Like, she knew what was going on. She knew they were experimenting on children. Exactly, she's still experimenting on people and children, and it's messed up. We don't have to like her. Oh yeah, there's a completed one, apparently. Yeah, she knew everything. She knew everything and she went along with it anyway. She made you care about her. Not that I'm salty, but I'll throw hands if I have to. Yeah, see, I'm like, maybe you got to keep your humanity because you thought she loved her, but she was just doing it to have a successful experiment. She didn't actually mean it. I don't trust it. I hope not. At least Teddy Bear. I feel like Casino, a little bit more of a lost cause. More work in that one. I like how Rock is just reintroduced through violence. I mean, it's fitting. In character. Oh, and he's chibi. Now, Rock. Time out, have a juice box, you'll feel better. He's gonna do whatever he wants. Rock exists on instinct. I like the pretty lights. My brain's just like, ooh, pretty. How are we doing, Bomb? We've had some revelations. How are we? I worry. Yeah, how are they gonna decide how the bets turned out? Since it was a tie. Everyone seems a little bit intense, except her. She seems pretty chill to be there. We're just gonna end off on the tense silence of them all being in that room. Okay. I'm one of those people where like I can't stand tense silences. I gotta break it. I just start speaking nonsense as like an alternative. Okay, we're seeing who voted for who. We got some Anak, we got some Ran. Who got more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we have even? Half and half of the people who betted maybe? I can't remember how many gamblers there were. Okay, so we had a couple that didn't do the all-in. Dang, okay. Few points left. I like that she passed with 1 point. 1 point's better than 0. I don't know why we're just using flattery for some reason. I like the sass though. I like that they just weren't there because they were performing a concert. It's true, I was thinking that. I'm like, wasn't it that no one was allowed to be part of it? Especially after Hercule had already lost in terms of the fight. See, if there's a loophole, we'll find it. I like the loopholes, I like how we're thinking. I don't know if that's what'll happen though. I was like, there's probably gonna be another game of some kind. It's like, it's never just like a, oh, we'll just scrap it and we won't count it anymore. There has to be some other kind of test challenge thing going on. I mean, look more suspicious. I mean, you weren't exactly the most undercover you could possibly be. We were just like throwing things and being mad. Nice suit though. So is he like on the roof like he is in that like banquet hall, but he's just like on the roof and that's why she can't find him? Okay, this is a vantage point then. Yeah, I mean, there aren't many ignition weapons, so I get why they're kind of gathering together, being like, trade notes and stuff, and also like, how do you find someone else who has a similar experience, right? It's kind of an odd thing to have gone through, especially for Bomb, who's like constantly trying to rebuild anything about his past because he doesn't have one. Oh dear. Okay, so the stuff that we're doing now is without an actual ignition weapon, without an actual needle. Okay. That doesn't make me more terrified of the kind of power that Bomb will have. It's fine. It's fine. Are we gonna take it? Are we gonna steal it? Are we gonna play by the rules? We probably shouldn't play by the rules. That never works out for us. I'm sure that Bomb probably will, but I don't know if it'll work out. See, that's what I was saying. I'm like, are we just gonna steal it? I don't know if we should be trusting some random person that we've just met though. Not that I'm saying that the needle isn't in the water stadium, but like maybe team up with some people that you trust a little bit more. I know that he doesn't have a lot of access to that right now, but like try. So we're gonna be fighting some more. Okay. Hence the growth tournament. Gotcha. I don't know if I want, because Team Foog is gonna include Violet, and then Team Mad Dog is gonna have the guy who really wants to fight and probably try to kill Violet. So I'm a little bit nervous about that one. Oh, look at Wangnan though. Oh, Captor's face of just like, pardon? I'm a little bit sad that it's like, you're the cheapest. So fair enough, we're saving for later. I'm so bad about that. Y'all ever play like video games where you can like buy characters or specific items and stuff, and you know that you should save up for like the big hitters, but I can't. As soon as I have enough of whatever currency in the game to get the next thing that I can afford. I just impulse buy. I can't help it. I need the next shiny new thing. Oh yeah. Rock is on the rampage. So awkward. Oh, this little hood. Is that our disguise? Wait. Yeah, he went from Pokemon trainer to Pokemon shop. It might be better fitting for him, you know? We all need a break every once in a while. He'll probably be fine. He'll be fine. I was gonna say something complimentary and then I was like, he's not very stealthy. He's not the most strategic. He'll figure it out. I believe in him. Just don't think about it too much. Who are we gonna meet up with? Oh, hey, is it Endorsey? Did we get scared? A little frightened? Oh, he just bumped in. He bumped his nose. Poor little thing. Awkward. Just gotta hear like, oh, hi. While the bunny sleeps. Of course we're ending there. Of course we're ending when it's like the moment where there might be actually reconnection. Maybe. I've been fooled before. I feel like there was a lot of things kind of thrown at me in terms of like the mechanics of what we're going to be getting into with this like growth tournament thing. Again, kind of like the lull after all of the action stuff that happened in the last one. Lots of pieces kind of moving and stuff like that. But I think that learning about like the mechanics of Bomb specifically as an ignition weapon and what that means and what he's trying to do and like, you know, the whole thing of do you want to not be owned by Foog? And that was kind of what I was thinking before of how this might be an opportunity for Bomb to like actually own himself. And that's like, kind of in like the actual sense, since apparently we are allowed to just offer him up as a prize to a tournament, but also in him owning himself in that he isn't letting someone else dictate who he is or what he's doing or what his goals are, right? He's had a lot of kind of emptiness with that because it's always been because of someone else. It was Rachel, it was his friends, it was Foog. There's always like some kind of outside force that is dictating who he is, what he's doing, why he's doing things, and he's just kind of been on autopilot with that. Whereas this is his opportunity to like really come into his own, be his own person, and be able to make those decisions on his own, even though that's probably scary for him because he hasn't had to do that up to this point and he doesn't have like a bunch of past memories before like waking up in that like cavern to actually build from, you know, like you make decisions based on past experiences and the things that you've tried and failed at and succeeded at, and you use that to kind of color who you are. Bomb didn't really have a personality until he got into the tower and met all of these people and had all these experiences and like could see these different viewpoints. So it's probably really scary for him to have to make decisions and have goals and make his own path and figure out what that path is going to be. Yes, this could be his opportunity to do that if he steals the actual needle that he needs to like fully be a human ignition weapon. And I'm pretty sure that he's gonna do that, but it's gonna be a difficult road for him, especially since I know that he's gonna try and do it basically on his own as much as possible. Like he may team up with Beta, but like he's gonna try and do this on his own and push people away and not have them involved, when I think ultimately having this team of people around him, not just like in team is in terms of like teams within the tower, just having a group of people who legitimately want to help him and have him succeed and have him be his own person and be away from Foog. Like there are people who will support him in this, and I think that he needs to let them support him, right? Like he needs to accept that he has friends and that they will help him and that they also have a lot of ability and power in and of themselves. Like I feel like he thinks he has to single-handedly protect them from everything, when if they knew about what was going on, they could do a lot to protect themselves and to help him and to help and protect each other. The problem is that all of his friends are like scattered around. None of them are talking to each other. Some of them don't even know the others exist, you know, or that they're there. They don't know each other's power sets because they haven't been around each other a lot. They're not sharing notes about what's going on and the information that they all have from different things that they've done and people they've interacted with. If they could just like pool it all together of like all of their abilities, all of their knowledge, all of the different know-how and skills that they have together, I think that they could be like a legitimate force to be reckoned with. But it's all scattered around right now, and if you could get like the capstone of Bomb in place, where he is kind of like the center of all of this, he connects all of these people, if we could get him to just like want to put a team together, it would work out so much better for them. I don't know if that's what we may end up there ultimately. That might be like the end point at some point. I know that there are hundreds of chapters and they're still coming out. we may get there eventually, but Bomb, I think, needs to kind of develop into that a little bit more before he actually does it. We were getting there with Team Sweet and Sour. We're getting some baby steps, but I feel like he has to just kind of push that a little bit more. But I hope you enjoyed reading those chapters along with me. You can click this playlist to go into my previous reactions, or you can subscribe so you don't miss the next time I post a Tower of God video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!